What's up, everybody? You tapped into the Purple Pocket Podcast, and it's your boy, R.A.P. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I was watching Pat Pete's podcast, All Things Covered. You know, first of all, shout out to them fellas, man. If y'all haven't watched that, man, go check that out. I mean, they got a really good podcast going on with Pat Pete and the other guy, man. Sorry, I forget his name, but he used to play for the Steelers or whatever, right? But, you know, they asked Pat a question, and they were like, Pat, are you going to mentor Andrew Booth Jr.? And the crazy part about it is Pat Pete couldn't come out and just give a straight up answer. You know, he was like, I see where this is going, blase, blase, right? Now, I look at it like this. I know he don't see Andrew Booth as a threat. You know, obviously he don't see him as a threat. Pat Pete has been in the league 12 years. You know, he's put his time in. All he needs to do is help the guys. Like he said, if he has some knowledge that he feels can be helpful to these fellas, then he needs to pass it on. I mean, that's just a fact. You just need to pass this knowledge on to these younger guys, try to get them ready, because there's no promises that you're going to stay healthy either for the whole season. You know, and you don't want to hurt the team. Like, as you know, even on the same exact podcast, and I'm gonna put it down in the description. You know, like I said, I love the podcast, man. I tune in, I tap in all the time. But I mean, same question they were asking with Ryan Tannehill about, you know, the Titans drafting Malik Willis, and Tannehill straight up said no. Tannehill said no, it's not his job to mentor, you know, Malik Willis. And you know, Pat Pete had a good answer for that. Like, you know, that's gonna wind up hurting the team if you do get injured, because when you come back, you need to make sure you're doing these things for if something does happen, because it's the NFL and things happen. If something happens, you want to make sure the team's still in a good position to make a playoff run. You know, the best chances to win for when you do come back. Now, it's just crazy because I look at Pat Pete like he's a great guy, man. I can tell he's a great guy, but it's almost like when I looked at it and I had to judge it from all around, it seems like he does not want to help these young players out. I mean, if you want my honest opinion, it's like he's not going to put the step forward to help these guys. You know, he's more like, I feel like if they come ask him for help, then maybe he'll do his thing, let them know this, let them know that, but he's not going to take the initiative. So I don't really know how I feel about that, man. Hopefully Pat Pete comes around when the season starts and tries to mold these young guys, man. Teach him what he knows, you know, because that's going to be crucial to the team's success. You know, we got to be on the same accord, man. It just has to happen. You know, we can't be having this type of attitude, because that's a negative vibe, and we can't have that, man. If we're going to try to make this push and get over this hump, we have to come together. And if your job, Pat Pete, as a veteran, is to help the young guys, you need to take the initiative to help the young guys. They shouldn't have to come to you and ask. You know, that's just a fact. You need to be out there taking control. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Should Pat Pete have straight up answered the question with a just straight yes, not even having to think about it? You know, because to me, him having to hesitate and beat around the bush to give the answer, to finally say, I guess, to me, that's a no for me. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much a no. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Appreciate everybody for tapping into the Purple Pocket Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Purple Gang.